Hello and welcome on this chilling evening. Radiant Soul here, bringing you Spooky Ween. We're going to be playing some spookier flavored games this month, starting with Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem on the Nintendo GameCube. Right put that box. Haha! Actual disc. It took me a little bit to get this set up because I realized I had not tested my drive for this. I've done some GameCube modifications to make incredibly difficult games, incredibly difficult to access games, more easily accessible. But I never tested to see if my disk drive still works after doing that. All right. Deep into that darkness, peering long, I stood there, wondering, fearing, doubting.
Deep into that darkness peering, long I stood there,
Aggressive scan mode.
doubting. Nintendo.
Ooh, spooky Nintendo. Then spooky.
You too will come to understand fear as I have.
Oh, Silicon Knights. Whatever happened to them? Funny that the cutscenes are like smaller. To fit them on the disc. And we've got skeletons, we've got space, we've got blood, we've got maggots. Lesions? Brighten it up. There we go. Now we can see it. Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem. Okay, so now that we have this good screen, I can make sure we fit everything. As much real estate possible. It's hard to judge on these intro screens with all the changing resolutions and everything being black. But that was a little easier to tell. All right. 69. That's stretched. Am I in 16? It looks like I'm in 16. This looks like it. Like I get more picture here. And if I do that, that chops stuff off. Oh. Subtitles on, rumble on. Stereo surround sound. I mean, I only have TV speakers.
Flesh bone, bound together with the oddest magical incantation. This wretched book is where it all began so long ago. Before time,
Necronomicon?
before humanity. I am Dr. Edward Roivas. I am a clinical psychologist. I am also dead. This is not my story, nor even the story of the Roivas family. It is the story of humanity. Like it or not, believe it or not, will. Your perceptions will not change reality, but simply color it. Humanity has been on the edge of extinction for 2 millennia, ignorant of so much and dependent on so few. The Guardians grow restless. Their time once again near. Whether by fate or misfortune, my family has crossed their path, and they didn't take kindly to it. Their attention turns to my granddaughter, for she is the last of my line, and the last hope for humanity.
Oh, she got a shotgun.
Remember me, Alex.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so this is kind of going to be perfect.
Hello?
Seattle.
Miss Alexandra Roivas?
Yeah, who's this?
This is Inspector LaGrasse of the Rhode Island Police. I'm sorry to disturb you, but there's been an accident with your grandfather.
I'll be on the next flight out.
There's a loading screen? That was a quick pop into that. And it was animated to cover the loading to go to this.
Ah, Miss Roivas, I'm pleased to meet you. I trust you had a pleasant trip?
Yes, I suppose so, considering.
Yes, my condolences. This is most unpleasant. It's a shame we couldn't meet under brighter circumstances.
Yes, it is. Can we get this over with, please?
Of course, this way. But I must warn you, it's not a pleasant sight. I'm afraid there's not much to see.
There's not much to see, and whatever is there to see isn't pleasant.
Miss Roivas, is that your grandfather, Edward?
Yes, it's him. He's wearing our family ring. I don't understand. Why are you showing me this? Can't you check dental records or something? What is wrong with you?
I'm sorry. It's my job, lady. You're the only living relative, and no, we can't check dental records. There's no head. None of this makes sense. There's no sign of intrusion, and there was certainly a lot of force used here. I have never seen anything like this in my 20 years on the force. We have no evidence except for the body, and what's left doesn't say much. Ugh, we don't have a single clue.
Well, you better find out who did this. I'm not leaving Rhode Island until you do. There must be some clue in this old mansion revealing what happened. I want answers.
So do I. I wish I had some.
2 weeks later. Shocked by her grandfather's mysterious death and frustrated at the incompetence of the local police, Alex vows to uncover the truth. Decides to search the mansion, place where Edward conducted his research. There was a tie to his past, possibly a tie to his murderer. Be here. Mansion? Liminal here. Clock. Beautiful carriage clock. Hands appear to be stuck, yet the clock continues to tick. The time permanently set to 3:33. There's a key in the back of the clock, presumably for finding it. Can I look at the key? Yes. Alex picks up the desk clock and pulls the key from it. However, there's something odd about the key. It isn't for winding it at all. Looks like it's a dresser key. So, to see how well the GameCube holds together. When we were playing X-Men Legends and Legends 2, I had difficulties booting up the game because it's like, oh, it's the disk drive feeling, and happened again today. Trying to boot this up, I was like, is my modifications? I haven't tested the disk drive since I modded the thing. Is it still working? Once I got to the correct boot menu, it's like, is it loading the disk? It's not loading the disk. This disk is spinning. Took it out, cleaned the disk. There's some scratches on it. So it's like, oh man, how well is this going to hold up? Be a weapon and equip. Check. Switch back and forth between sections within the interface. Floor key, dresser key. Very old and worn. Map. Session of Flesh and Bone. Oh, these are the movies. $2,080. All right. So yeah, that's the old save I did when I played this game very briefly, quite a few years ago. The grandpa? Portraits on the ancestral Roivus line before your walls. Their faces reveal a dark, brooding edge. Something about each one that gives the viewer an unsettling feeling. Julius Belmont. Oh. Flavor text on all those. 3 doors down here. There's going up. The edge here. Like, same as the other one. Dark down here. A lot of books. These books contain the history of the Roivus family, genealogy, birth and death records, deeds, and writs. Roivus history is a troubled one. As Mediterranean immigrants, the early Roivus were shunned by other settlers in North America. suspected of witchcraft, the Roivists were convicted, during the witch hunts, forcing them into hiding. As memories faded, the Roivists rebuilt their lives. Witches. Witchcraft. Oh, that's a pleasant tree. The warm glow of candlelight, the Roivist family tree hangs from the wall. Shadows flitter across its surface, obscuring the detail. One looks closely, the family's secrets are revealed. A dead guy on them. Books in this corner seem to focus on the supernatural. The writings of Poe, Lovecraft, poetry of Blake, art of Bosch, everything with a tie to ethereal horror or fantasy. It is all here, a reference library to the arcane. This is Alex's grandfather's secret home. Light draft can be felt issuing from beneath the bookshelf, almost as though a vent or empty spaces behind. Activate that. This. The looming grandfather clock seems to stand ominously in the corner, gazing on this empty room with an almost patriarchal air. And adjust the clock hands. 3:33. Okay. You gave me the hint that there's something behind that door. You gave me a time earlier, so yeah. Just looks skeptical. Nothing? Much. Already got a secret passage open. What else can we find? No idea how to operate this. A brass framed mirror is set in the wall. The mirror's decoration can be adjusted by means of two crankshafts set below it. Curious device. Is this related to this telescope in some way? Nothing seems to be doing anything. Globe cradled in a wooden frame, its glossy surface is painted with the likeness of an ancient map. The lens is situated in the northern hemisphere. Above the label reads, "The dragons here." Rotate to. Anything actually move. Here we have is for the second floor. One plaque is fastened to the door, taking the place of the lock. A colored sigil is carved into the wood above a wide slot. The slot is just wide enough to insert a narrow thing in the fridge. Sense. Grand piano stands here, awaiting the hands of a decent musician. Unfortunately, Edward never really lived up to that description. Such, the piano fell into disuse. Sigils. The illustration features a collection of strange line designs related to each other in a cyclical manner. There appears to be some significance to it. It isn't particularly evident. Yeah, fire beats grass, grass beats water, water beats fire. In the middle, you've got psychic types. Good against everything. Table set for one. Alex's grandfather, Edward's private nature meant that he never really had many visitors. This is the lonely evidence of it. What are you looking at? Only one door here. Punch, punch. Key comes apart in the lock. Key to the second floor is broken. There's ways of repairing it? I would need to find a dresser that is actually locked before I try to use the key on it. Okay, so I have been funneled to here. Ooh. Small shrine of candles. Their placement appears to be very deliberate, matching the etchings on the table and the wall's illustration. Candles are unlit. Very tall thing. Diabolic drawing of a stack of human bodies, each one cemented into place. What twisted psyche could have executed this drawing? Though disturbing, it is meticulously rendered down to the subtlest detail. Precise anatomy of fractured bones and the convolutions of spines and ribs intertwine. A mesmerizing sight. That thing is glowing. This is a bizarre drawing of a cyclopean city. Its immense architecture bathed in an unnatural fog. The detail is incredible. Alex studies it and almost imagine the city's inhabitants. Painting of a jungle-shrouded building. Seems to be a temple in Asia. Perhaps from Thailand or Cambodia? Looks like some kind of mask. The face is serene in composure. The faint hint of a smile tugging at the corners of the mouth, and the eyes closed in deep meditation. Sure, that's what you see there. The Gothic cathedral is silhouetted against its stark light. The image is vicious and devoid of subtlety. Every brushstroke echoes the spikes of the architecture, imbuing a violent feeling, as though the building itself is a harsh imposition on reality. Grim picture indeed. Each page set inside a glass frame hangs on the wall. An insane scribbling covers the page, incomprehensible to Alex. Perhaps if Alex had some kind of tome, it could be deciphered. We'll make some backup saves. Real book. Large leather-bound antique book rests upon the cluttered desk. Should Alex read the book? Okay. Visions, that's
I
good.
had no knowledge of what was to come, nor did I care. How the knowledge changed me, it will also change you. As you read this, you will come to learn fear as I have. You too will come to understand, or you will perish. To think that once I could not see beyond the veil of our reality, to see those who dwell behind. My life now has purpose, for I have learned the frailty of flesh and bone. I was once a fool.
Six BC.
Viris quies candamest, viris conservandi. Facusatis aquae sumat, et animus eorum confirma. Pupna huis, dia sit modo prima multarum, si inceptum conficiamus.
Quam primum, Centurio Augustus.
Volo res
I would like to
militaris.
compliment you once more on your battle tactics. Our enemies did not have a chance. Do you believe that it really exists, Centurion?
I do not doubt our Emperor's beliefs, or his orders. But if we are to retrieve the artifact, then we must be strong and patient.
Sigils look like the sigils on the walls. The house. It's a trap. Okay. Eyes on the floor is finely crafted, inlaid with gold and gems that Pius can't identify. Strong linear design is situated in the middle, equally unknown to the Roman soldier. That's right. So you hold R, you can target various body parts. X for sneak. I doesn't do anything as far as I know. I don't have the manual, do I? Do not. Run. Reload. Hold to load all rounds. Expel. Sneak, attack, select, perform action. Expel 2 through 5. Okay. Target an enemy, press and hold the R button, release and hold to select the next enemy. Shaft descends towards the next lower level. Ladder is situated one side of the shaft. Ladder leads into the dank heart of the labyrinth. Danger lurks beneath, yet Pius's courageous resolve does not buckle. Pius climbed down the ladder. Nothing else I can get around here. I seem to be, yep, channeled straight into it. Wait. Box. It's Cleats. Finish him. Have this one too? I don't trust it. Oh. You know, not the most in-depth combat system. Blatants? Strange granite block lies on the floor. Strange granite block rests on the top. Green one. Same colors of the sigils that we saw on the walls in the house. I did somehow? Yes, they most likely are. Target the heads. I'll take that one as well. Why not? How do you do that combo? So it seems if I'm not in the aiming state, I can do a combo. Yeah. Okay. A ladder over there. What do I have over here? Nothing? On the ladder then. There are no like camera controls. It's even open. Oh. Sneaky. Adds to the atmosphere if I sneak. If the blocks go in those. Is there sort of stamina system in effect? This wall is prominently decorated with a strange line symbol carved into the granite. Cut into the wall is a square hole lined with scratches as though something had been removed from it. I need to manually do this. Sharp edge block of granite etched on one side is a curiously lined design colored in a ghostly blue. Alright. Blue square goes in the blue hole. Blood red. Ghostly blue. Blood red. Purple and tainted black shadow. insipid green. This is the gladius, standard weapon of a Roman army. A short, double-edged sword with a sharp, triangular point. Gladius was designed primarily for hacking and chopping at the enemy, but could be used to pierce armor. My front of green. And purple. Yes. Ah. Save in there. Just double checking the room. A statue? Of me? How is this possible? I see. You must prove your worth by destroying the statue. Oh no. Quarters are too close for a glowing shield. Button attached to the small pylon softly illuminates the room. Bizarre energy seems to radiate from it. Push the button? Not yet. I'm looking at it in here. Not much else. Okay, push the button. Dab the button. As we hop in. Not concerned by being teleported everywhere. And here, there's 3 things. So right away, I'm like, Three things, each the color, and each one with the symbol we've seen already, that we've seen throughout the house. Where's the fourth one? We know there's four of them. Strange sculpture resembling a red-clawed worm mysteriously floats above the pedestal. Green, an effigy resembling a warped angel shaped from dark green emerald hovers effortlessly above the pedestal. Shaped like a delicate dome, a pale blue statuette floats gracefully above the pedestal. Which one do we take? Green is kind of calling to me. I mean, we're going into this blind. I don't remember what I grabbed last time. And I don't know what they all do. I can turn into a mummy.
Eons have passed since then, and I have learned much. I was once as naive as a child, but now my mind is sharp. With the power of Xelatoth, I can now read the thoughts of others and make them raving mad with a mere suggestion. Face me, and you shall surely perish.
Alex has acquired the Tome of Eternal Darkness. Strangely, with the Tome of Eternal Darkness in her possession, Alex can read the page. It is a chapter page from the tome itself. Now I have a health bar. So it shows me what I've chosen. On the green path. Ancient Roman weapon, a gladius. On display above the fireplace, another token of eclectic junk. Pick it up, though. Alex has found the chapter page titled The Binding of the Corpse God. This is the Tome of Eternal Darkness, where experienced spells and enchanted items can be stored for future use, and made from fragments of human skin and bone, and endowed with magical power. Used to read the chapter. Okay. Yeah, let's read it.
I cannot say what was the true beginning, nor am I sure of its end. So perhaps here is the best place to start. I am reminded of ideas I first encountered in Sir James George Fraser's book, The Golden Bough, a study in magic and religion. We are overwhelmed by a very human need to weave a web of meaning where there may be none. Since time immemorial, ancient peoples have dressed up their lack of knowledge as gods and demons. I have discovered that sometimes the fates of gods and mortals intertwine, and legends are born.
Cambodia, 1150 AD.
Thy time is done, great ancient. Forever in shadow will you be master of chaos, and to fade to nothing in obscurity will be thy fate. My master has planned many millennia for this day. It is the true chaos of all things that you now must be entombed amongst the beings of flesh and bone.
You have a great monument here, Mantarok. It is a pity that no one will ever recognize it as yours. May the darkness claim thee, crawling chaos and damned beast. No longer will thy reign be kept over the ancients you have kept imprisoned. Thou hast seen the last of this world.
Not even these mythical fables can keep me amused. There has to be something to do around here. I only wish something that fantastic and of higher purpose could happen to me.
Oh. What do you wish for? Quite literally. There's our walk animation. I'm sneaky. She has the tome. Short sword with a wooden grip, light and durable. Small curve running from the handle makes it better for hacking. Sigils again. Triangular design is carved on the floor. Etched grooves are filled with colored sand. Symbols appear to be related to each other, with one having precedence over another. Yeah, I would need fire to beat grass. That's a lot. Design on the wall appears to depict the time of day. Panels do too. Uh-oh. Oh, you stepped right on that. Oh, those are different. Located by creatures, a sanity loss occurs. causing a decrease in the level of sanity meter. Character to pulse green. Beware, sanity loss affects perception. Initiate. And we don't need to start hallucinating here. Bronze necklace sits atop an 8 urn. Well-crafted bronze necklace, resplendent with glowing gems. Not now. The pattern on the wall appears to depict a time of day. Perhaps the candles do too? These are going to come alive. Sun sinking below the edge of the world. So there's some sort of stamina. Okay. Statue of the goddess, delicately sculpted from sandstone, casts an alert eye over everyone who enters the temple. There's a strange necklace about it. Door closes. This necklace can be used to heal Elia. Make sure that Elia does not move when the spell's being cast. Looks like I only have 10 charges as well. I think it's a good point to save. Floor is a striking design featuring the sun rising above the right place. Oh, jeez. Oh, these are scarier. These regen. Hack those to pieces then. Grid on the floor is a striking design featuring a starry sky filling the heavens. No, son. Whose job is it to make sure that, these candles have enough to stay lit? Wall pedestal covered with a decorative etching stands before the wall. Blowgun upon it must have some special significance for it to be in the focal point of this display. Ah! Oh. Oh no, sword's broken.
A secret passage in the temple.
All right, man. Guard is grateful for Elia saving his life. In return, he offers his services. If Elia brings him a weapon that has been broken, he'll repair it. Extra thanks. Don't tell me he died because... Oh no. That was all me. I'm sorry. I don't want to do that again. I didn't realize the dart was going to hit him. It was kind of dumb he got hit by that. to a safe before grabbing the blow dart this time. So they go to the same place. Because it's actively a dangerous zone. Not safe. Now? Okay. My blue gun. I mean, my sword.
Secret passage in the temple. My broken sword back. Carter's grateful. Yep. For the sword? Yes, please. Yep. Throws a poison dart at an enemy, causing death within several seconds. Be cautious not to step on it. Goes all the way across, doesn't it?
a great deal on my sanity. Doorway there. This. Muriel depicts a skeletal demon befriending the ancient Khmer people by denouncing one of their fertility gods. The pious Augustus. Something can be inserted, perhaps a key or lever? Ow. Ooh. Uh-oh. Of course, my Streamlabs crashed. But we're still up, so should actually end this in a few minutes. So we'll do that. Just a few. One of the ancient Khmer deities being tortured and killed by a skeletal demon. We saw in the cutscene. Just fire all around. Save there. Song.
Stop. Don't go near it.
So, you are reduced to feeding on flesh and bone, Mantarok. How the mighty have fallen. You will surely fester for millennia to come. A slow and torturous fate for thee. You had best leave, young fool, or you will find yourself as food for the dead god.
You are one of the chosen many. Flesh and blood. It is now your destiny to fight the eternal darkness. I give you a gift in return for an obligation. The gift is your life, sweet dancer. The obligation is this. You hold one of Mantarok's hearts. The essence of the corpse god. The summit is a source of great power. From those people, you must defend it, lest they use it to destroy what little brightness your world has left in it. Guard it well.
No staff held in the arms by of the statue. Yeah. Look around. Will it eat me? Human view now bears witness to the monstrosity that fills the room. The porous stone of its body is covered with effluvial grime that Mantarok has secreted over the years. Door formidable size seals a vault. Stylized design resembling the creature that dwells within the room is carved into the stone. Yeah, there's stamina. So I can go and hit that lever. Sanity back. Crazy. So what does Ice just like come and check on the thing every now and then? Make sure it's still in prison, dying? Enough time has passed for them to like make murals and stuff about it. No way. Looking at me. Avoid all these traps. Yeah. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Gotta do something, right? Have to go through all the traps again. Save here, because the GameCube was doing things. Need the staff. I need to pick it back up.
Fool! You should have run. Instead, you will die. Where is the essence of Mantarok? Where is it? I will not ask again, child. Very well, then. You will succumb to the horrors of oblivion.
Damn. Did all that just to die. Lord Warrior's study is filled with arcane knickknacks, mementos of yesteryear and other cultures. Odor of ancient texts is faintly noticeable under the peppering of dust that covers every surface. Except one. The desk had been the center of activity, and not a mote of dust is on it here. On it. Here, Alex's grandfather had worked perhaps in hours before. What's that puzzle? Da-da-da-da. Quick sequence of candles being lit, and panel opens. A message tube inside. Antique leather-bound message tube. Can use to transport sealed message scrolls. It appears to be unopened. There might be something inside. Chapter page entitled Suspicions of Conspiracy.
Your presence is welcome, Majesty. As always, I am honored.
Our dealings are a pleasure to us both, then.
He lies.
As do we all.
What is this flaw you wish to discuss with us?
My concern is with the other ancients. Ulyaoth, Shaturga. Should they unite with Mantarok, they would doubtlessly possess enough power to vanquish even thee.
As darkness abhors light, and light abhors dark, the others will not, cannot join forces.
Mantarok will be bound, and the others will sink into insanity when I return.
As has been foretold.
I was unaware.
There is much you do not know.
And much you never will.
Be certain to retrieve Mantarok's essence. It is necessary to cement our place in your world.
Then what of Charlemagne the Frank? What do you intend for him?
The Frank is an instrument of light. He seeks to unite Europe under his banner.
With this in place, my guardians will be hard-pressed to perform the functions you require.
For your own schemes, Pius. Think of your future.
Then Charlemagne will be removed from the picture.
Make sure he is dead. Or insane.
Or perhaps one, then the other? Just make sure he is removed from power.
Of course. He is as good as dead.
Interesting. All right, so we're going to save it here. think that's about how far I got when I first played this game a few years ago. Um, just to finally check it out. I didn't get very deep into it, as we can see. We're about an hour in, and I'm already caught up. Um, we just have not live. Okay. Yeah, I think I need a full restart. Everything's breaking down. Everything's exploding on me. That's gonna be it for me tonight. Continue these spooky ween sessions. So Eternal Darkness until it's completed. I'm thinking there's 3 routes now. Now that I see how the game is structured and recalling it, I'm like, okay, 3 routes by each of the ancients or whatever. Then maybe a final one opens up after that. Should have plenty of time this month to go ahead and tackle that. Um, Pretty engaging so far, and we haven't seen how crazy things can get. We'll see how long the GameCube holds up. At least the disc drive. Should actually see if I can get a backup. Should be able to do it with what I've got in there. Create my own backups. Would be smart to do if the disk drive is failing. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow night. More Eternal Darkness, and of course, once we run through and complete this game, we'll be taking a look at Castlevania: Curse of Darkness. Yes, the second one on the PS2. That's gonna be it for me tonight. Hope you enjoyed tonight's stream, and yeah, be safe, stay healthy. Have a very spooky ween. All right, how do I kill this? Be this button?